What up, everybody? It's Jason, Zombie Collector, and I thought I'd do a quick little video today to discuss my trip to Pittsburgh, PA to visit Bob Lewis. So I got there on Wednesday evening, and I left today. Today's Sunday, about mid morning, mid late morning, and then I got home around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I just kind of want to first say thank you to Bob and his family for hosting me. It's something we've been discussing for the better part of 2 or 3 months, and I was glad that it all kind of came together. I might do another video. Maybe I can get Bob on and we can do like a live stream talking a little bit about the trip. But we got to do quite a few things together, watch quite a few movies, which was cool, some sightseeing, checking out a couple different restaurants, which I love to do, visiting with his family, his extended family, and meeting his neighbor. His neighbor is hilarious. That was pretty fun guy there, Joe. So there's that. Got to meet Don. So the legend that is Don, I got a chance to meet him on Thursday or Friday, I believe. So that was awesome. I wish we got to have more time with him. So I was hoping we get a picture together of me between Bob and Don, because it was like two like redwoods or whatever with like a little bonsai tree in the middle by me myself. And by far they have to be the tallest guys in the community, I would assume. But yeah, it was pretty wild. Bob had prepared me that Don was a pretty tall guy, but he was way taller than I thought. So anyways, when Bob says he's tall, then you should probably just know that he's a tall dude. So I hit up a couple, like I said, we went to a couple card shops, and I got a couple boxes of cards that we opened up off camera. I might show, I guess, my hits, if you want to call it that, inserts or whatnot. And then I hit up a Goodwill, and I picked up a couple things at the Goodwill. And then he bequeathed me a couple items, some DVDs. One he even snuck in my bag, like a sneaky little Pittsburgh Pirate Jagoff fan that he is, which was really nice because I was going through my bag when I got home, cleaning everything out, getting things in the washing machine and all that. And I hear this thing, inside of my suitcase, and I'm like, hold on, wait, what? Is this closed in here? Why do I have something, shuffling around? And he hid something in there. So it was like Easter, a couple weeks before Easter. So let me show you a couple things I picked up. I got this at the Goodwill. I thought this was kind of cool in Pittsburgh. Bob Feller Museum. Walking to Baseball's Past, Van Meter, Iowa. So that was pretty cool with autograph on the back of the mug. I was super pumped, like it's never been used before. Of course I did, clean it out and wash it, but I thought that was really cool. I was like kind of like perfect for the trip, since it was, hanging out with Bob at Pittsburgh and just kind of like talking sports cards and collecting and the hobby. And I saw this hanging up at the Goodwill, and I was like, oh my gosh, for $1 or whatever it was, $1.50, I will take it. Next up, I opened up a box of high number here, 2022 Topps Heritage. Like I said, I think I have I got a whole bunch of rookie cards. Of course, I'm not going to show those, but I will show some of the inserts that I had gotten. And so first up is a now and then walk-off of Tim Anderson, who's currently at the World Baseball Classic. So that was pretty cool. Picked up that. And then Kenta Maeda, high number. So that was cool. I had to have Bob help me with a lot of these because I didn't know a lot about some of this stuff, again, because it's been a while. Ron Santo Baseball Stars Bubblegum. So there you have Ron Santo. And then this is Kurt Suzuki, no one cares. But I do. And then there's another high number, Daniel Castano. High number here. And then we have, Yu Darvish, man. And then I have a Joe Morgan. Little General leads National League highlights. And apparently the best one of I think, no, it must be my other box, so I'll hold off on that one. And then maybe the best one out of the box, I don't know if you can say that, it's Wander Franco Rookie Performers. So there you go. That's an insert card there. So those are the cards I got out of the first box. The car shop we went to in Pittsburgh was great. The guys there, they had all these blaster boxes. They had pretty much all the Heritage for like $15, $14 a box per blaster, which I feel like it's pretty fair, to be honest. And then they had a lot of blasters that were like in the $20 to $25 range. And I had heard that most blasters have went, from what Bob said, those blasters had went from to about 20 to 25 to even 30, 35 in some areas, depending, I guess, the blaster. But they had really fair on all their like hobby box wax as well. Like nothing was really crazy expensive, so I was pretty happy about that. Everything else was like all the wax, like I said, blasters were like around 15 to 25. Even I guess some of the more rare, hard to find stuff, I guess. So I was like, I will take it. So all right, next up we have 2021 baseball here. Heritage, so that's what I got here. And again, I'm just showing the hits. Shane Bieber, Now and Then, with the Cleveland Indians. Then we have the rookie card is, I think it's just of Kohei Arihara, which again probably most people don't care. I think this is this is a high number of Nico Horner, 700. So there you have that one. And this is a Vita Blue insert. World Series, I guess. World Series insert. And then I have a Nick Anderson. This is a Nick Anderson high number, 725. And then I have a Jamal Jones, I think. Is that right? Jamai Jones. Sorry, this is 702. This is a rookie card, and this is a high number. And then this is a numbered out of 999 Bowman Chrome. I'm sorry. Heritage Chrome, again, of a rookie. Jose Marmolis. I'm sure I slaughtered that last name. But this is number 552. 552. And the last one was apparently a pretty big one. Bob told me he thought he pulled it up and said this was, was the hit of the box, or was the hit of, all four, because he bought a couple himself. But this was a no star. So if you see there's a star on these, you see there's stars there, right there. Stars. This is a no star, so this is a variation of a rookie card of Jared Kelenic. So this is a short print or a variation of the Jared Kelenic rookie card. And again, no stars. I believe if I was looking at this correctly, let me look here. The no stars, or missing stars is actual, what the right terminology is, 1 out of 1,282 packs. So that was a pretty big hit, I guess you can say. And of course, it's a rookie card, so that's even better. Of apparently a pretty good ball player, so I will take it. So Bob was pretty happy for me, and I guess I can say I was pretty happy for myself. So those were the cards there. And then I picked up a couple VHS when I was at the card shop, or at the Goodwill. One was Empire Records, which is a favorite of mine from the 90s. I love this movie. I watch it all the time. Absolutely fantastic movie. Has tons of 90s music. It's like 90s through and through. So if you ever want to know what the 90s was like, or during that time, if you're a youngster, or if you want to have a trip down memory lane and have a nostalgic trip, this is a time capsule of the 90s. It had, I think it came out 96, so perfect. Yes, I was just like a junior in high school, I think. And so, yeah, definitely check this out. The soundtrack is awesome on here. You have Aerosmith, you have, who else is in here? Gin Blossoms, The Cranberries, Toe the Wet Sprocket, Cracker, Better Than Ezra, Evan Dano. So it was just like an alternative, who's who. Maybe it's not Aerosmith's in here, or his daughter, Liz Tyler is in here. There we go. So they even have the list of the bands. And the last one was kind of an older one. This box came out, I believe, in like mid 80s. Is Flash Gordon. So I was pretty excited that this actually came out in 93. So I do stand corrected. So Flash Gordon, I had never gotten that on any kind of physical media, so I grabbed Flash Gordon. Both of those were $1 a pop. And then the two DVDs he had given me, and I didn't have, I think I had one of these at one point in time, but I don't have it anymore. And that is Predator 2 with the slipcover. He said he wanted to give me this, which is awesome. So I will be glad to take it. It comes with the slipcover. Here's the DVD itself. I believe this is a 2-disc set. It was, or is, with the insert. So, Bob, thank you for this. Then he gave me one I really needed because I haven't been able to track it down, or I just haven't, found the right price I wanted to pay for it. But it is the yellow Mr. Blonde version of Reservoir Dogs. So I think I have the entire set now. I might be missing one of them. It's Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Pink, Mr. Blonde. I think that might be it. Is there another one I'm missing? Is there Mr. Orange? I think there's a Mr. Orange too. So I might be missing one. I might be missing Orange. So anyways, but I did not have Mr. Blonde, so I'm super pumped. So now I have that in my collection. Again, the DVD themselves look exactly the same. It's the slip covers that set them apart. And again, it is the 2-disc set. So there you go with the insert. So Bob, thank you for that. But I now have this for my collection, so I'm almost done finally with that whole run. And last but not least we were down in his basement on Saturday, I guess, or maybe Friday night, and we were trying to find some movies to watch for me, myself, and his wife. And we're trying to find some stuff, and we're going through things. We end up defaulting to buying a movie that they wanted to buy a movie off online or whatnot, streaming. We watched Megan, which was actually really good, the unrated version. That was actually quite good. But while going through the DVDs he had down in his basement, he had this movie, which I had not seen since it came out in, I want to say 92 probably. I'm not for sure what year it came out, but I want to say 92, 93. Actually, it's 89. 89, so there you go. The movie The Wizard, Fred Savage. You have Christian Slater in here. Who else? Beau Bridges. I mean, I remember loving this movie as a kid. I love this movie. I remember sitting in the theater and watching it. I'm sure I went with my dad or somebody, but this was amazing. It was wonderful in every way. It's a hard movie to find in the wild, at least for me. Maybe other people have seen it in the wild, but I've never seen it in the wild. I always have looked for it. And I just said to him in passing, "Oh, dude, that's awesome. You have that movie. That's one of my favorites from childhood. I've never been able to find it online. Again, in the wild, I don't want to pay. I think it is pretty hard to find movie. So online, you're paying a little bit of a premium. Again, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the movie that was banging around in my suitcase when I got home, and I was like, hold on, wait, what's that loud sound in there? So Bob, little sneak, put this in there as a gift. That was so awesome. So Bob, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'll probably do another video, and I'm going to kind of talk about what I did with Bob and just kind of what I did in general there maybe. But I want to make sure I do this one quick video of kind of my pickups from the trip. Again, thank you to Bob, his wife Chris, and their kids, his family. It was awesome. They were all just great. And I hope to do it again soon. Maybe they're going to come here. We've kind of talked about maybe him coming this way instead. So I'm hoping maybe we can do that in the future. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Again, Bob, thank you so much for your hospitality. It was much appreciated. And we will see you again. Until next time, peace.